Hello, I am Melissa Sajid, and I'm a historic preservationist for the Metro Historic Zoning Commission. This video is one of a series of videos to inform about the Neighborhood Conservation Design Guidelines Consolidation Project. If you haven't already done so, we'd recommend viewing the overview video prior to this one. This one is just to talk about the sections for demolition and additions to existing buildings. The demolition section is fleshed out to reflect how the Commission has applied this section since the beginning of the overlays, specifically partial demo and non-contributing buildings. The additional language follows the Commission's interpretation of this section since the guidelines were first created. For instance, demolition of non-contributing or non-historic buildings has always met the design guidelines, but that guidance currently isn't clear. In terms of additions, guidance for solar panels and skylights has been added, again, following how the Commission has looked at these two features in the past. There is new language to stress that additions that are taller or wider are only appropriate if all other solutions have been exhausted, and in certain conditions. When the first few such additions were approved, it was never the intent to allow all additions to be wider or taller, which is how applicants have interpreted the italicized language. The existing guidelines state that additions could be up to 4 feet taller if going taller was the only option. The new guidelines will allow additions to be up to 2 feet taller in some instances. Ridge raises are something the Commission came up with many years ago that allows for an extra 2 feet of height on an existing side gable home, but there wasn't much guidance as to what conditions would warrant such an addition. So that has been added. The requirement that the ridge raise be inset 2 feet from the side walls and extend no taller than 2 vertical feet has not changed in the revised guidelines. New language clarifies the difference between a rooftop deck that is above a roof's eave and an upper level deck. The draft states that rooftop decks are not allowed on historic buildings and provides guidance for including them as part of an addition if desired. That concludes our summary of the proposed changes to the demolition and addition sections. Please see other videos in this series for additional information. You can also visit nashville.gov for drafts, section by section comparisons for each district, information about the process, meeting notes, and additional resources. You can send comments to us in a variety of ways, as seen here, and also available on our website.